We have a Somali restaurant in Minneapolis stole $12 million in child meal payments.
In December of 2021, the FBI installed a surveillance camera overlooking this building just off Lake Street in Minneapolis. At the time, it was Safari Restaurant, which overall took in $12 million in federal child meal payments through Feeding Our Future. Safari's former co-owner, Salim Saeed, is on trial alongside Amy Bach, the Feeding Our Future executive director. Safari claimed to feed 4,000 to 6,000 kids a day. Its invoices and meal counts shown to the jury alongside the video. An FBI agent testifying that an average of 40 people came and went during the 6 weeks it was surveilled.
Well, anyone with a brain would be like, you're feeding 4,000 to 6,000 kids a day. Highly, you would have to have meal prepped like this. You would have to be doing this for 10 hours a day. Anyone with a brain would be like, that sounds a little fishy, am I right? So let me get this straight. You have a Somalian and, whatever he is, legal Democrat, I don't know, it doesn't matter. And then you have a white woman, correct? A liberal white woman. That's who I saw going to trial. Yeah. I mean, these people, these people don't come from civilized countries, okay? They come here, they take advantage of everything, they steal. And also, liberals should be upset about this because they said they were literally feeding children and they stole all the money. You would think that this would be like a bigger story and liberals would be like, hey, that's like really messed up because, we're the party that like cares about people. No, they're third world places. The brains are also third world. They come here, they take advantage of everything. They steal, they're evil, they corrupt. Like if you're, stealing when you're saying you're feeding children, it's really low on the totem pole. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm not shocked because that's what they are. Like, sorry. Watch Captain Phillips. Like, dude, of course he's going to come here and be like, say he's like feeding children and then like steal our money. Sorry, I don't think it's like that crazy. We have details from the Somali restaurant trial. The comments are always the funniest parts. Like, I swear everyone but Americans benefit from our taxes. I mean, it's true. And also it's like the FBI setting up cameras and all this stuff. Like, think about it. Okay, cool. So they busted these people and realistically, they're probably going to get like a slap on the wrist as they always do. But it's like, it's not even about that. It's about the bigger picture of like, we import these people here and they don't share our values and they take advantage of the system. That is the point. This is one group that they busted. I bet all the Somalians are doing this. Seriously, I bet all of them are pretending to feed American kids while they just like rank in cash. And you know what's funny? It's not like that cash is going back into our economy. Guarantee you it's going back to Somalia somehow. That's the worst part about it. And lying about feeding kids, you guys. Yeah, good. Is Doge part? Can they do something? Are they part of this? Like, and yeah, who did they arrest? So you have all the information. Are they arrested? Are they going to jail? How long are they going to jail for? What are they being arrested for? Why the isn't Nancy Pelosi with them? We have lots of questions and Americans want answers. We have a convicted killer, Angela Walker, elected mayor of Bangor, Maine. Oh boy. I mean, maybe I will run for governor of California. From murder to Maine City, a convicted killer, Angela Walker, was elected mayor after beating a tourist to death over an alleged racial slur? Huh? A 35-year-old Canadian tourist was brutally killed after a confrontation with this woman and her brother. The victim was severely beaten in the head and face. She was forcibly shoved... sand was forcibly shoved down his throat into his mouth, causing asphyxiation? Holy Autopsy confirmed death by suffocation due to sand? Hold on. This is crazy. Sorry, is this a white woman? Why do I feel like she's black, kind of? She's like half black? What is this? I don't know what this woman is. A Canadian called her a racial slur. I'm not gonna lie, that's hard for me to believe. Canadians are some of the most cucked people. They're very, they're like, give me the vaccines. They're very not confrontational. They're kind of actually known for just being really nice and go with the flow. So the fact that she had a confrontation with a Canadian is very weird to me. And then they shove sand down his throat and murder them. Wait, I'm confused. How are you on the street if you've murdered someone? By the way, this wasn't even like a self-defense thing. Like, you went to defend yourself, you went to jail for a bit, and then they were like, okay, they let you out. You like murdered an innocent person. and called her a racial slur. What was the racial slur? She's not black, so it can't be the N-word. She's not dark enough to be offended by that. Is she Mexican? What, did she call her like a or something? I don't know. I think that one's still used a little bit. I don't really think so. I've never heard someone say that in real life. Like, she's not Mexican, so I don't know what she could be offended by. Is she white? Did someone call her a cracker? Like, what slur made her suffocate someone to death? And maybe that should disqualify you from being the mayor of anywhere in the United States of America. I kind of see these things. They're almost like so insane. I'm like, I don't believe it, but then I'm like, well, here we are. I mean, if she did that to a random person, imagine what she would do to someone who really betrayed her. I don't understand racial slur. There's none that are bad. There's literally, she didn't get called the worst one, so I don't know. That's crazy. Hopefully that's not your city, because holy shit, that's not good. Good luck, guys. Dorset police reveal 44% of sex offenses in one county are committed by asylum seekers living in taxpayer-funded hotels.
There's 119 sexual prosecutions going through at the moment. 44% of those prosecutions are asylum seekers living in asylum hotels. In Dorset...
44%, say that to me again.
It's 116 sexual offence cases in Dorset, of which 44%.
So we've imported 44% really of the alleged sex offences in Dorset.
Yes.
What the is this video? I'm like, are these just this is literally just a bunch of, I assume, asylum seekers. Yeah, the media, where's all the women and children? Every time I see these videos, it's just men. So this is the thing. You guys are paying for them to come there. You're paying for them to get food, to get shelter. And then while they're in that shelter, they are literally raping and molesting the women and children. And 44% of that, realistically, you know those numbers are being manipulated. Of course, because they don't want to say, oh, these people aren't, benefiting our society. So let's bump that up. That's most likely 50 to 60% or even more. I would literally bet my life on it. That's what you guys are paying for.